Hello and welcome. This is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. This channel evaluates all aspects of true crime. As you are aware, videos and live streams in this genre often discuss elements of crime that may be disturbing to some viewers. If necessary, take the precautions needed to avoid these feelings. Factual information related to cases is the key to fostering rational true crime discussions. Fortunately, you will find that here. Please hit the like button only once, share the video, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you very much for watching. What's going on, freakazoids? I don't know how the audio is. Let me check. Let me see. What are we at here? What's going on with the audio? Anything weird? Anything strange? Looks pretty good. All right. Well, we're back on because there was unfortunately, a shooting in Salt Lake City at a Mormon church, like celebration of life event for somebody. Makes you wonder what whoever was killed, that there needed to be a celebration of life. Was there something that happened to that person, or I don't know, but there's 2 killed and 6 wounded, and the shooters are still out on the loose. Oh, Jesus. No, there's no truth to it. This was live a minute ago. Let's just play this.
Thank you all. First, I want to say condolences to the victims lost in this incident and their families and those impacted by this incident tonight.
And this is KSL News. Or I'll just go make it a little different than, I don't know. These people are crazy. All right, let's see.
We just want to continue to provide up.
Uh-oh. There we go. Jesus. I have to open that back up again, unfortunately. Hey, thanks, Mama, for coffee. God, Adobe Premiere is so just fragile, you know. You open it up, you do something a little bit, you're scrubbing by, and then you do something, and it goes, oh! And it just shuts off. It's crazy. There it is. Make this louder again. Oh, I got up 5 or so.
You already have is that you can't hear me. You're good. Okay. Is that all of the victims in this incident are of adult age, and so we know there were some questions there.
Hey, thanks, Paul.
The shooters are not in custody. We are following all leads. Our officers are working hard, and we will work until we bring these individuals to justice. We do have dozens of individuals that were attending the funeral that we are talking with right now to see if they are witnesses, if they saw anything. So we're working through that. We're following up on all leads. And again, we are confident we will bring these individuals to justice.
Chief, did this happen inside from folks who were attending, or did someone come into the situation and insert themselves and open fire?
That is still being investigated, but the gunfire happened outside the church.
Yeah, so Chief, you said shooters. Is that confirmed? It's multiple?
That is not confirmed. We're looking into it.
Okay. What do you know about, as far as last we heard was there was a car you were looking for that went north on Redwood Road, is that correct?
Yes.
Have you heard anything further as far as tracking?
We're continuing to investigate that. We're pulling video surveillance from the surrounding area to see if we can identify information there. We are getting a lot of leads coming in from the public, and again, we're confident that we will.
You've got license plate readers here on Redwood and on 7th. Is that part of the video surveillance?
Yeah, so we'll be looking into all of those things. Yes.
We saw two gentlemen in handcuffs up the street. Can you tell us if that how that relates?
So through this process, we have detained individuals. I don't know the current status of that
How many
right
individuals
now.
have you detained?
I don't have that number.
Have the number of victims changed?
Not since I think what Glenn gave you is where we're at right now.
Chief, are your gang investigators here, and do you think this is gang connected somehow?
It's probably too early to say it's gang related, but yes, our gang detectives are here, and we're definitely looking at that angle.
How big is the scene? I mean, we got pushed back a little bit, and I know we got Chopper up there showing some things, but how big of a scene are we looking at here as far as looking at shell casings and all of that?
Yeah, I mean, most of the scene occurred just behind the church there, so that the immediate scene, and then of course we've got some area cordoned off, but the extent of what we've looked at from the initial shooting is right behind the church.
Can you talk about the Valley-wide police response tonight? Can you talk about the Valley-wide police response tonight?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to those agencies who did respond and who are still here helping us. I think that's one of the great things about Utah is that when an incident like this occurs, we all come together. Because this was called out as an active shooter, that's what elicited the type of response.
What can the public do to help you at this point?
So we would ask the public to call our non-emergency line if they have any information, 799-3000. Of course, if there's an emergency, then call 911.
Can you tell us anything more about the nature of the altercation that we heard about that occurred before?
I don't have that information right now, but that will come out as the investigation progresses.
Have you ID'd the vehicle?
I don't believe that we've ID'd the vehicle.
Any suspect descriptions?
No, we're looking into that right now with the video surveillance. As soon as we get a video surveillance,
Was there video inside the church?
I don't know that.
So video from.
We're looking at these surrounding businesses. Yeah, to see anything up this way as well.
It happened at a church. Do we think religion played a part in this at all?
We don't believe this was a targeted attack against a religion or anything like that. We don't believe at this point that this was random.
How large is the search radius for the suspects? Is it just controlled here, or are you guys searching?
We're going to follow. We're going to search wherever we find leads across this valley.
Wow, look at that.
But again, for the people around other people, you don't believe other people are in danger as a result of this?
Well, we can't say that. We just had some people shot, but we don't believe that it was. We don't believe. Let's see, how am I saying? We believe this was not a random
Is there any
incident.
danger to the public with the suspect still at large?
Again, we don't. Again, I'm going to just say it again. We don't believe this was random. So we believe but we can't say. We have people that have shot people that are out in our community, and we're going to keep looking for them until we find them.
But it appears as though whoever opened fire and the folks inside somehow knew one another. These weren't complete strangers. They were at or near the church.
That's what we're investigating.
I'll make brief remarks. Absolutely condolences to the families and the victims. This should never have happened. This should never have happened outside a place of worship. It should not have happened at a celebration of life that was occurring inside of the church tonight. Our condolences continue to grow, and we know that this impacts not only those victims and their families, the community that was at the church, but the entire community here in Salt Lake City and on the west side. I also know that Salt Lake City Police Department, and a great thanks also to our fire department, who have been great partners in collaborating in this incident, are not going to rest until the individuals responsible are brought to justice. Full stop. No matter where they go, we will find them.
I hate that
They will
phrase.
be brought to justice.
Full stop, man.
So we will give you another update before the night ends, and we'll have another moment in the morning to bring any new information or simply tell you that what we know is still what we know. So those are the updates that we have for tonight, and I think we've answered your questions. If there's any more, we don't have any.
Yes, everybody, what we know is still what we know. Is this person related to Kamala Harris? My God.
Any greater information to share with you at this time.
Mayor, real quickly, what do your staff talk about after something like this? I mean, moving forward, I know you can't prevent, but you got to look at things like this probably and have a discussion and think, okay, is there anything we can do? How do we move forward?
You know, while this investigation is still evolving and unfolding, we really can't analyze what was the motivation, how could this have been prevented, except to know that our police department, our fire department responded extremely quickly. Right. Victims who were on site were taken to hospital immediately, and I'm really proud of our police department, our fire department, and grateful for the other agencies who are assisting. Until we know more about this and the investigation gives us more information, we can't start to make assumptions about what happened here or why it happened.
But I can tell you our officers will not rest until we bring justice, and we will be here for the community, and in the days to come we will be here in the area, connecting with the community, working with them, doing what we can to make people feel safe. And I want to thank our officers. I also want to thank the fire department and all of the assisting agencies, and thank you to all of them.
Thanks, everybody.
That has been an update from Salt Lake City Mayor Aaron Mendenhall and Salt Lake City Police Chief Brian Reck.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, I actually downloaded the scanner audio because that's how cool I am. You know what I mean? Like I got the scanner audio from right apparently when it happened. So let's see what we get out of this. Let's put that in there. That was 7. That was 23. Let's see when it starts getting really busy. There you go. It's better. So we can take that and just move it up here like that. And then I got the third one. I'm sort of liking the new Audacity. It's a little easier to do stuff like this. It's probably a better way to do it, but that's pretty easy. Then right here, we'll go ahead and special remove truncate silence right there. And it'll make it way shorter. And we'll move these all together. And then we can listen to an hour and a half and 20-something minutes. Now, if that isn't super chat worthy, I don't know what is. All right, here we go.
Start checking city cameras. All we have so far is northbound from 660 North Redwood Road on Redwood for a gray sedan. Also, 2 suspect vehicles. Black.
You know what? I bet they're off here. Let me, because the thing is, this is 7:23. They said the first call came in at 7:30, so that doesn't make sense. So that must be later. So let's go ahead and get some time before that. Maybe Broadcastify is supposed to be at the local time. So let's go. Let me go get that. Hold on. Archive, United States, Utah. Salt Lake. Yep, there we go. And then today, and so the first one I got was there. We go now. Let's get this time frame.
Further north down the road.
Hold on.
But it stopped again. Did you want to units back?
And then I'll get one more. So 7. Let me go to that one that has 7 viewers.
1822.
All right. So now we'll add those. I guess not. 1924, 20. What time is that? That's 8 something. And then, Ah, Jesus, this is... I can't stand that one. Let's see, let me try it again. Alright, so working on... shooting audio. Okay. So that is... oh, there's where the time is, I think. 2026, 01, 07, 1924, 1954, 20, 20. But those are all later. I just downloaded 2 that were earlier than that. Why the hell would that do that? That doesn't make any sense. Let me try it again. Just hang in there, everybody. Hang in there. Utah, Salt Lake City. Right there. And see, a minute ago I just downloaded these and it had later time. It was weird. Let's see. So when I download that,
1822.
that's 1924. That doesn't make any sense. Let's say if I do this one. This one should be 14 something. That's 1555. Yeah, it looks like they're off. It's like an hour difference. So, let's see. When I downloaded this one...
further north down the road.
One? That one is
Did you want to
1954. Yes, that's right. So I see what's happening here. And then this one is 17... where the hell is it? Let's see. Download. This one's, so it would be 8.
Control 398, 1060.
Oh, wait, 1654. Alright, so I think that's the...
8900 by 15 southbound on Idaho Bravo Sierra Whiskey.
I want to listen to the whole
Alpha
thing.
Fox Fox.
Are you guys interested in this at all? Or?
6-star copy, direction of travel?
10-4.
Okay.
Now, conscious breathing, not alert. Was found crying and seemed out of it. He did appear to have a black eye, and when speaking, he wasn't making sense. He was last seen walking eastbound on North Temple Street. He is a male white adult wearing a gray beanie, blue shirt, blue jeans. Police also have called Mickey units in route yet. Just because of a sick person, priority 3 at 1754.
588 responding still over.
588, 1754.
I think this is right. Yeah.
608. They're going to be releasing the form. And I heard it. 7.
Hey, I've arrived at the location and I contacted them. Can you possibly start me one more?
30 South on Highland. 37.
2. Time of 1823.
From G-Advise, it's a smaller single cab white truck with rails on the side. Will be available on
1824. Engine 116. Kill alarm.
I know what time the first call came in. I already know that. That's what I'm... The time that they have on that site is off by an hour.
1825. Copy.
Extended 1825.
That's what I was telling you.
area of Columbia.
It's going to be at Legacy Towing.
Copy.
I copied 1826.
Street. Caller advised they witnessed a black truck get hit by a pump sedan. None of the involved parties.
Copy. Confirming the time lapse was about an hour.
You want to go right there, unknown further? Block 6 is already on scene. They witnessed an auto pad, so detailed at this time. 41, I can head that way. 41 at 1827.
That parking problem has handled itself.
Thank you. West or south involved in a two-vehicle crash. Negative injuries. Both vehicles facing west with hazard lights on.
coming up here.
Problem party 2 at 1828.
Is there priority 1 in our district?
Medics block 6 witnessed an auto ped 900 west, 800 south. I don't have any other details right now. 1829.
200, South Bangor northbound highway. Respond on deck fire 3, near 3600, west, ladder 53, and medic ambulance 53. Respond to traffic, accident, at 7200, South Bangor northbound highway. Respond on deck fire 3, near 3600, west, time of 1829, Battalion 51. Respond to traffic accident, at 7200, South Bangor northbound highway. Respond on deck fire 3, near 3600, west, Battalion 51. Respond to traffic accident, at 7200, south, Bangor northbound highway. Respond on deck fire 3,
I think it's coming up
near
there.
3600, west, time of 1829.
1141 West Meadowbrook Expressway, Unit 903, CV release. UPD tried to make phone contact, was unable to contact by phone. We tried to contact Paula Osario. 920.
Party was previously unconscious, but is now conscious.
7000 South Baker. 748.
125.
The north off-ramp patient is going to be a male appearing to be in shock. White Dodge truck versus a brown Chevy truck.
Says that they were pulled over to the right-hand side of the roadway, and another detail that says they are in the middle lane, left-hand turn lane, for the off-ramp at 7000 South. That is where their face was showing from the 911.
I called to like 43.
470 copy. And can you head towards the Justice first?
I'm gonna get rid of these. These don't look like they're correct. Oh.
Domestic gang affiliation.
835.
500 West, 4500 South versus a vehicle. It's going to be near the Maverick. Guys, any further?
I was canceled on arrival. They just wanted you to clear this out.
Urban 52, service open.
We know, Mary. We know.
West 45th South, near the Maverick. Our caller was involved. Their vehicle hit a viper. They are returned to the scene now. Our patient's conscious and breathing normally with no obvious injuries. Police are responding. No further at this.
And at 45th and 5th West, there's nothing. Transporting DLS 1040 to the VA.
595, 1838.
Did you say the patient was by the Maverick?
Near the Maverick, they have an e-bike with them. They're conscious and breathing. Our caller's also arriving and returning in a gray Honda Accord.
I copy, thank you.
Copy. Do I have any units already on the call that can go check?
4-6, I'll head that way.
Accident at 4372, west 12600 south. Respond on deck fire 4, medic ladder 121, and medic ambulance 121. Respond to traffic accident at 4372, west 12600 south. Respond on deck fire 4, time of 1839.
And show me off duty. Have a good night.
310, I'm at Jimmy Jones. If you want to come here.
X-ray 36, I copy.
Solid 748 1023. Just got 14 blocked. Medical is blocked in both left turn lanes.
Copy. Blocking both left turn lanes. Transit 86, transit 52 for right away hazard. If it was a brown truck, it should be from just south of the
121.
Arrived from
Northbound.
We got one trooper that just arrived on scene. We're further
They're actually
north
on the
down the road.
ramp.
But
You know what? We'll just take it. It's fine.
Slap 3, I'm safe, West Coast.
1840.
650.
31. 3 person. Priority 3. 8372. South Bellingham Drive. On 50
White male.
Apartment A112. Respond on Sandy Fire 1.
Male. Lethargic.
Go ahead.
South 900 East,
local
whiskey 625 Zulu. All we have so far is northbound
So if
from
they ever call again
660
to
North Redwood
switch
Road
over
on
to the
Redwood.
department,
Copy.
For a gray sedan.
No longer.
Also, two
I'll be in
suspect
there.
vehicles,
I'll turn the
black
distinguishing
in the
marks on
church.
the
Also northbound, a 2024 black Cadillac pickup van.
Hoodie and black and white Nike shoes.
Yeah, copy. I can check the area. Any idea where you may go?
5-2. What time was the truck on the rails?
10 minutes ago, it was 18:35. Copy, thank you,
Oh,
ma'am.
so this is 1845 is where they're at. So I'm going to move it forward.
Code 4. We let
72, West 12,600 South.
Let me go to
Respond
here.
on deck. Respond on Sandy Fire 1.
1844.
Gotta be coming up here.
Here's that LBS and IMC. Copy the last. Yeah, copy. I can check the area. Any idea where you may go?
5-2. What time was the truck on the rails?
10 minutes ago, it was 18:35.
531, 1014. We have University
Copy,
calling
thank you,
in. There's two
Thank you.
patients at
Still in
UMed,
window.
one in
Good
Bay
news.
1, one in Bay 2.
Oh, that's playing over here.
Code 4. We let Tej know the juveniles here if they want to head this way.
69 southbound structure. Local Golf 970 November Sierra is the first. I love that. 269 southbound.
To that address and did locate that juvenile on their deed.
See if they can get in contact with mom and just let her know. Mom just wants daughter to contact her.
Then the juvenile stepmom screams profanities as a complaint.
Alright, copy. I can start that way.
After the Sam's Club, believe, and are refusing unless he is there to park it.
Isn't Sam's Club?
Like dark pants, brown shoes, like they're in the parking lot trying to get the time.
Asthma, digesting, and coughing.
Well, what's up there, 110?
The juvenile in the call notes.
On 1851, unit Alpha 112.
86.
86.
It's gone on arrival unless there's damage that I didn't see. Close it out. No report.
Copy break 5221. I'll shoot both clear.
Yeah, we know. We know,
Still again,
Mary.
when you attempt to locate us, the best way to try to see there's no 1852.
I know you're answering the question.
I'm clear. We put it back on the runway.
Further north down the road.
I'm listening to the audio from about 3 hours ago when I'm trying to catch where they first heard of the incident.
EMC Yukon. Unknown if there's any safety issues. They check copy of being route to me complaint. Sure.
Police car in a mailbox.
One detained.
Copy, we're detained at 18.
593, 1854.
Was able to reach them further north down the road, but it stopped. Did you want a unit tonight?
I can advise for now. Thanks. Oh, 8. Syntax 1, 10-8.
Sunny.
Oh, this is
Dale
actually
Court,
this is
4315.
that's right. So this is right here is actually 6:54. So that doesn't. There's nothing until over here.
Long to be.
Just repeated, start a third.
You can send me as well.
513 East 400 South. Medic Engine 5. Miscellaneous call 04.
Again, it's the McDonald's 425 West, 700 South. The female went unconscious.
It's 6:54.
They're starting CPR and
Oh.
fires en route.
Might not even be on that
en
one
route.
because it's only
Mention
30
of it.
minutes. So this will go to
25 en route.
7:24.
Arms went off.
Oh, okay. So hold on a second. I need the one. That one is 1954. I need the one that's 20. This one right here. I think that's the one where it's in. Somewhere. Let's see. So this starts at 8:24, but it's actually 7:24 because it's an hour off on here. So that means coming up like right around here. Like right there, I think. Let's see.
5. Unknown medical problem. Priority 3. 250 East 200 South. Medic Squad 5. Unknown medical problem. Priority 3. 250 East 200 South.
Isn't that?
Command.
That's Redwood.
4. In the stairwell of floor 5. It's been shut down. We did not alter the fire riser room in any way. Just shut it off. That's just for.
Actually, we can just dial this thing in. Get rid of that. Get rid of this one. This starts at 7. It starts at 7. 24, so that means 6 minutes in. Maybe right here is where there should be something starting.
5. Unknown medical
We just did
problem.
that one. Let's do that one.
Floor in the stairwell of floor 5. It's been shut down. We did not alter the fire riser room in any way. Just shut it off. That's just floor. Good job.
You think there'd be a helicopter?
Medic engine 7. Fire alarm. 820 west 200 south. Apartment 237. Medic engine 7.
Do you think that we're going to take a little more time?
Maybe right in here.
Truck 1. Automobile accident. Priority 3. 300. West North Temple Street. On 100 North. Truck 1.
1930. 24-1 responding to abdominal pain. 2472 south, 300 east. This will be for a 67-year-old.
Bravo 130, car 31, copy at 1936.
Medic engine 11. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west.
Right there.
Medic engine 11. Shooting. 6.
There we go.
Medic engine 11. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic engine 11. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west.
There, so since we know it's right there, let's get rid of everything before that. Then shorten this up. Yeah, this will be good. So here we go. We can bring that one and this one. All right, so this will all be related stuff coming up here. And then this one. All right, and we'll bring that in. And then get rid of these. Then highlight this, and then looks like it sort of died down over there. But special truncate silence, boom. And then we slide all these back together, and we should be able to listen to the whole thing in a little bit of time here.
Medic engine 11. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic engine 11. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west.
Copy 1936. 1041. There's no graveyard briefing today. 325 copy.
Copy. 325, 341 at 1937.
Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Battalion 2. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic engine 8. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic engine 8. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west.
It's going to be Cheryl Dawn, Willie White, 920 of 40.
25 copy.
And 1938.
Medic 6. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic 6. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic 6. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west. Medic 6. Shooting. 660. North Redwood Road. On 1700 west.
157. Copy.
Complainant's address. The complainant's daughter witnessed a male pull a handgun out at nearby this location, 2200 West, which is just south of. Further, Jordan 42 copy. 6 squad 5 1939.
Edward is what I got so far.
To clarify that, it's a 20-year-old white man who is just south of. Further, Jordan 42 copy. 6 squad 5 1939. Witnessed a male pull a handgun out at nearby this location, 2200 West, which is just south of. Further, Jordan 42 copy.
What did she
6
say?
squad 5 1939.
Edward is what I got so far.
To clarify that, it's a 20-year-old white male with a green sweater, camo pants, and tan boots.
I can show you on the standby.
10-9?
Camo pants.
Plate.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it goes.
Probably somebody that's been listening to Candace Owens a lot.
1014, we just lost our
You never know.
canines. They're rolling to the city.
If I get any pertinent information, or if you need me to relay anything.
Alright, they'll have regional pulled up just in case I hear. Council.
Alright, copy. They only want canines for Salt Lake.
Affirm.
10-4 on 10.
It's going to be a Dodge Ram. I'll get you a plate in a sec.
43, and medic ambulance 43. Respond to call at 3841, South 300 East. Contact fire 2. Timeout 1941.
Shooting 60 West Redwood, go to Southwest Church. I will update if we get further.
For no, I'm sorry, I missed that.
And you guys are clear to go code 4 with Kilo 33.
25.
Make sure you keep the south entrance clear. Keep south entrance clear. They're working off the Pioneer channel. I'll advise with any further.
Personnel, right?
Oh, wait, 1943.
Working on Pioneer. We have access to it. I'm not sure if you guys will know. 015-312, I copy. 660 North Redwood Road. It's at an LDS church. So far, they've got 4 down. Crowd are going to be on the Pioneer channel. Suspect information.
Copy that. Units responding. They're asking to keep the south entrance clear for medical when you get there.
Well,
Saying that this company, we can do a first process pad. The elevator was recommending outside the location with an 8 meters.
180.
Salt Lake City connection. We're unable to talk with them.
Affirm.
Copy. I'm going to have everyone go to OQ call if you can relay for them.
Well, here's down. Can you give me description and time lapse on that Mel on this call? One more time.
White male, gray sweatshirt, camo pants, tan boots. Oh, it's time out to 3 minutes at 19:38, so approximately 10 now.
Yeah, it sounds like he pulled a gun out and just held it to the side. Wave everything.
See, that's interesting because that seems less random. Well, I mean, not random, but, just sort of like a gangbanger types, It sounds like somebody that's, got the camo pants on. Like, this is a killer. Just some, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if there's no connection between the shooter and the people there.
He pulled a gun out and just held it to the side. Wave everything. Threaten anybody with it? Somebody on your end or our end is documenting all these radio problems so we can address it.
Hey, Donovan, you're a dipshit. All right? See ya.
He pulled a gun out and just held it to the side. Wave everything. Threaten anybody with it?
Nobody ever bans disagreement on this channel. Just idiots like yourself.
So we can address it later.
You know what's funny is like you got this idiot named Donovan that showed up and says, Gray's a coward who bans disagreement. I have never banned somebody for disagreement. It's their reaction to a disagreement that they get removed from. Like idiots like yourself. Like if I ban you, go, I just disagree, Gray. You're a passive-aggressive jackass. Get the hell out of here.
He pulled a gun out and just held it to the side. Wave everything. Threaten anybody with it? Somebody on your end or our end is documenting all these radio problems so we can address it later.
Where they've been noted.
Do we have a dispatcher on this channel yet? Can you give us an update of what we're going into? Any suspects or anything?
All VEC agencies won't be able to hear them because of the encryption part.
Yeah, you would think, a funeral and they're shooting somebody, that the shooting happened because of however the person died. That's what the shooting was about. However, this is at a Mormon church, so I don't know. There's not a lot of Mormon gangs out there.
Your end or our end is documenting all these radio problems so we can address it later.
Where they've been noted.
Do we have a dispatcher on this channel yet? Can you give us an update of what we're going into? Any suspects or anything?
All VEC agencies won't be able to hear them because of the encryption part when he's going to be relaying information over OQ call, if you guys want to listen to that. That was my apologies, nice too.
My traffic.
Negative, go again.
Good to grab your drone and head up there. If they don't need your assistance, head back to the city.
I copy that. Sorry. Can you see if they need to bring any med kits or anything in to help stabilize?
Other AOS, BOS, and AMBO now. 5 victims.
No.
Unit and route drone.
Right.
10
Mormons don't have
units,
gangs.
Still an active
Okay.
shooting. They have quite a few units in route there. We're going to
give me a
examine
break.
investigators that will have to place.
Send one more from Magna.
Sorry, 934.
Okay.
They're now patching to OQ call back agencies around this area. Salt Lake, switch your radios over so we can hear you.
Also, 903, 1014, it appears that the shooters took off in a gray colored sedan.
Romeo 300. If we can put that in the log for incoming officers, so they can be looking forward to description, please.
639. There was a
colored sedan.
gray
Right there.
sedan that passed 600
At
north.
night, how can
heading
you even
to
tell?
15.
Yeah.
Romeo 300. Can we get a better description on that vehicle and get that to highway, please?
Copy.
Romeo 300. Let's get the sidewalk shut down as well. Let's not let traffic interact.
Solo 523, just in 14.
Well, if anybody wants to help support the channel, you guys, that'd be fantastic. If not, that's cool too.
Continuing, RP
Maybe get some
was
channel
brake
memberships
checking
for
a semi before
We have 0.
getting our keys vehicle and speeding off. Suspect is going to be a Hispanic male, 25 to 30 years old, long curly hair to his shoulder, brown in color.
Right, so this is at a Mormon
Code from what's down for?
church.
27. 6121 South on Highland Drive, time less than 10 minutes. So several people walking around the construction site. Staff not be on scene.
That's right.
Dead 2 white males. Not like this, and they're like opening your feet off. Connect back.
Let's move to the back and help move the crowd back. Sorry.
Car 31. Verify for me. The victims that are being transported, I need an officer to follow to the hospital.
981, is the church clear? Can we push this crowd in the church? Would it be better to just push this group through the doors into the church so we don't have to parade them through the inner perimeter?
Isn't that crazy how you can do that?
31, verify.
Hey, thanks, Mama, for
inside
coming.
or outside the church.
White males. Not like this, and they're like opening your feet off. Connect back.
Let's move to the back and help move the crowd back. Sorry.
Car 31. Verify for me. The victims that are being transported, I need an officer to follow to the hospital.
981, is the church clear? Can we push this crowd in
This
the
is
church?
where the shooting
Would it
was.
be better
back
to just
here.
push this group through the doors into the church so we don't have to parade them through the inner perimeter?
For the church. Hang
You
on.
stand with Candace, that means you're an idiot. Get out of here.
Inside or outside the church?
Outside for the most part.
Okay. If the inside is not involved, you can push people inside.
And the people that say I stand with Candace are lunatics.
211, I copy on 1954.
You know, like they're
211,
stupid.
Yeah. Hey, let's keep people
I stand with
in our city if
Candace.
they're not already
That's what
gone.
cult
We
people
need to get
say.
people
You
up
guys
to
are
the hospital
crazy
for that
people.
security.
Hey, I got a South Valley SWAT team training out the Magna. If you guys need some assistance, we'd be happy to
I
help.
stand with a
Hey, well, just
lunatic
advising, we're moving this
who's
crowd
lied to us for
inside.
3
We can
months
set up a better
straight.
group. Contact Bishop to get some help.
You go
that way
ahead,
as well.
Gemini. Get the hell out of here.
Romeo 503, be advised, church is clear, and we have all occupants.
Don't worry, we won't
in
block
the
you, though.
area. Anyone wants to come here?
Copy, car
You can say
31.
whatever the hell you want.
I copy that we're secure at the same. We can cancel that SWAT team request from outside.
I don't use this. Is use Broadcastify. I downloaded, then I bring them into Audacity and remove the silence. Okay, but anybody who thinks and says I stand with Candace is a lunatic. Okay, all right. If you want to listen to her as a sort of a comedy hour, where you get some that's crazy, Candace. Good stuff, man. Something like that. Yeah, that's fine. But if you sit there and believe her, then you are a crazy, deranged lunatic. All right? Thank you.
We can cancel that SWAT team request from outside.
Clear. Car 31, Battalion Chief is requesting to speak to you.
Let's establish a command post. We'll just make it number 2 corner, 7th towards Redwood. I'll head over there as soon as I can. All units responding to assist with containment. Establishing a staging area for manpower in front of the Mountain America, 7th North and Redwood. Come to the Mountain America for assignment. And we're going to go to a different channel in just a second for containment.
South. Timeout 1956.
Another channel, that channel.
Oh, I use Google Earth.
So we can do containment on a different
It's
channel.
just,
Blue Volkswagen Atlas.
yeah, so Google Earth has 3D,
I'm inside
and you can actually go down to the ground, and it like locks you in on the ground, and you can move around. It's kind of stupid, but
Stress. Patient does have a
no big deal.
allergic reaction, does not use your EpiPen. Possibly to assess the come out is...
You can do it right over here, too. You know?
Mountain America, we're going to OQ TAC 2. OQ TAC 2.
K9 West Jordan police officers come move their car. The ambulance can't leave.
Do you have enough manpower for the CPR or resuscitation efforts? I copy. So you have 1 echo patient, 1 still in echo condition.
Affirmative.
Medic Squad 5. Shower flow. Priority 3. 131 East 700 South. Medic Squad 5. Shower flow. Priority 3. 131 East 700 South. Respond on City Fire 1.
Can you head that way? B2000?
Or did you copy? I'm going to the 3580.
Well, you should be supporting my channel
So
first. I was the one that was criticizing Candace Owens at the very beginning when nobody else was.
At 2472, South 300 East. Respond. Contact Fire 2. Time of 2001.
Unit, Papa 306, Romeo 300. Can we get anybody that can get a hold of the screen and bring the screens out for us, please?
On duty, show me double bit, Drone 37.
Thanks, Mikey. Yeah, I do all that stuff.
Copy 20
We get 46,000 last month per year. Last year. I wish I could do 46,000 a month. If I was Candace Owens, I'd be donating 46,000 a month.
Oscar 33, where are they at on your
63. Apartment. We're not too slow. If we're something to tell the station to the face, we'll be able to analyze.
Copy, no. 2
Go for it.
And also, I got Medic Engine 1 if you need any ALS. Rear shoulder. That is confirmed. 5 locations. 2 confirmed those on the inside. Patient number 5 is another victim with a gun scope.
518 copy.
It's weird that they don't have helicopters up in the air. Yeah.
Which is northeast.
You would think there'd still be.
Car 37, any updated information on the suspect vehicle? 1 for 1 at LDS Hospital. 1 person was dropped off with a gunshot wound in a gray sedan. That car left. We'll need Paramount here for that video, and we're working on the license plate and additional suspect information.
I'm up to LDS 27.
Lady, go ahead.
A white SUV to the far east end of the parking lot with a driver in it that was here during it. I don't know if you want someone talking to her or not.
Romeo 300. If we can just get someone to stay with her until we can get this figured out on where we're going to be taking witnesses. Copy.
Vehicle time lapses yesterday in Southport. It was being used at a car rental location. Copy, I can get mine up if you're unable.
Yeah, go ahead and launch right now. I'm still trying to get it working.
Copy. It was a 9501 syndrome.
Inc. 961.
Inc. 961.
He's on the threat with the road. We've got an individual calling and saying that they have verification. Also, suspects talking about
Copy, unit copy.
and a couple head down that way.
That way.
Do I go to your channel?
Copy.
They did advise us that heavy debris in the road and a gray sedan is smoking. Given route with you.
This is really close to the airport.
That's copy.
20.
Yeah, 2010.
Fire from Harriman, Commander.
Harriman, go ahead.
I need you to contact Riverton ED, have them stand by with a team, and get ready for a flight transport to Primary Children's.
I copy.
Over. 10-4.
Yeah, for Epic Mathos.
Thanks, Mary Mellon.
10428 South Jordan Gateway, Unit 2257.
The taco stomp.
They won't have to deal with him any longer. The son's reporting he's not at the location. We're still getting further advice.
Copy, only 21 person.
We'll cross 533 and 590 here on scene, and then that way we've got 1 for any emergency personnel, and then 1 that we can transport out of the patient.
See, what Candace Owens does, you guys, is Candace Owens, she finds one little truth, like you could say, oh, so-and-so works over here, and then invents an entire story with nothing to back it up at all, knowing that she has millions of absolute idiots that watch her and will just believe whatever she's telling them. You know what I do on my show when I'm telling people stuff? Is I prove it. I'm literally going, look, now here's these brick stones, and then over here is this. See how that is, that spot? There you go. Now here's where this person goes over here, and he does that. That's the difference, okay? But the problem is there's so many stupid people in society, and they love conspiracies, these people. So they jump on that and go, ooh, yay, Candace, yay. Makes me want to vomit.
Or out of the patient is decent. You know, if you need medication 1 on that to assist with that, or to go PMA if they go.
2013.
23, updated location in 2400 West.
North Temple. 211. Vandalism just occurred with a juvenile. He was pulled, but if he broke any other property at this location, he would be picked up at
Spice, nobody knows what that means.
But it sounds like they know the suspect. Is that correct? I copy. We'll send the next available here in a minute.
Here's going to be airlifted to IMC.
23, check on service. I'm up 23, service.
Traffic was 103, but it sounds like well, after we've headed to Riverton with a pediatric respiratory that is kind of busy, so I don't know if Riverton's an option right now.
Copy that. We'll talk to medics. We'll figure
Ah,
something
look at
out.
that right there.
Sorry, if you said one of
Anybody
those,
know
anything?
what WVC 4 month that is? WVC?
Get on the crime scene. We would be outside for help.
Commanding unit on scene advises clear crimes from crime lab.
91, yes, it is clear in the back for them to come up. 91, if you can have, if that crime lab unit has some phones, they can bring those as well.
I'll do give me a call. Everything unlocked. Do you guys need me to fly anywhere?
736. Oh, what's this?
I'll let you know if I want to leave the statement until we get that information. It's just as long as the scene command knows.
Probably one LDS if it has.
Sorry, do we have the last known direction of travel on the suspect vehicle so I can start checking city cameras?
All we have so far is northbound from 660 North Redwood Road on Redwood for a gray sedan. Also, 2 suspect vehicles, last seen using the church. Also northbound, a 2024 black Cadillac and a silver van.
Car 37.
Here's at LDS and IMC. Copy the last. Car 31, 1014, we have University calling in. There's 2 patients at UMed, one in Bay 1, one in Bay 2. Requesting we send officers out there as well.
31, number 3 officers that way.
Delta 282, I'll start that way.
Delta 282 to UMed. Any other 2 units to UMed with Delta 282? Check.
Start checking city cameras.
All we have so far is northbound from 660 North Redwood Road on Redwood for a gray sedan. Also, 2 suspect vehicles, last seen leaving the church. Also northbound, a 2024 black Cadillac and a silver van.
Car 37.
Here's at LDS and IMC. Copy the last. Car 31, 1014, we have University calling in. There's 2 patients at UMed, one in Bay 1, one in Bay 2. Requesting we send officers out there as well.
31, number 3 officers that way.
Delta 282, I'll start that way.
Delta 282 to UMed. Any other 2 units to UMed with Delta 282? Check.
Delta 381 will also be en route to UMed.
Delta 381 to UMed 2024. On 1014, we got an HL on the east side for a gray Honda Civic driving.
I don't know if that's even...
I have the drone up. Haven't seen anything to check out with the drone. Do we still want it up?
Yeah, let's keep it searched until we get some.
Some numbers showing off. Is there a staging area for those guys?
No 300. Just try to push them out. We don't want them coming into the scene. We have way too many people here. We don't need any more people here. They can go wait at the Lucky's parking lot.
It's going to be a lifeline to the U.
We're fine with that.
Maker model, unknown license plate, dropped off 2 patients in Delta condition. Currently, we have unknown genders. He was responding to UMed, requesting you park in the ER ambulance bay for the best access. Black SUV, last seen leaving UMed after they dropped off the patients.
Number 65 could be another one via left flight SCDU.
31, I copy all the last.
Got 500. Versus I need to get the rear except for I get a couple of detainees into a vehicles with a cage. We can walk around the rubber bed and have some.
Checking for 3
I think it
units
was like a...
cage.
Might have been
How
a
many
viewing.
cars do you need there?
I think 2 for now, and we've got a third that's cooperative, 2 uncooperative.
What's the address again?
Car 37. 37. How many people do we have heading up the University of Hospital? It sounds like we've got 3 gunshot things up there. We may need a third officer.
65, I'll leave as soon as patient leaves.
Is this even the same event? I mean, what is this thing?
3 patients at UMed. We have 2 confirmed in Delta condition. We didn't get a patient condition on the 3rd. And we have 300 correction. 3rd patient came from LDS.
3rd patient condition should be Charlie. All units coming to assist us. We're going to change the plan. I need them to come all the way eastbound through that apartment complex. We have it secured. They can come all the way as far east. We'll put the detainees into the car from here.
Street Crimes 11. Copy all the way east in the apartment complex. Copy.
Romeo 503, will you add local plate 9 Zulu 3 Tango with your log has multiple. Number 30 arriving UMed.
Hey, this is Salt Lake. I've been on this channel the whole time too, but I was just told that everybody else is on overcall for just like regular channel 1, zone 11. So 1014, that's where all the traffic is.
Copy. I've been hearing stuff on GoPro call. You're saying
Zone 11, zone 1.
copy.
The main shooting is on OQ call, but the OQ TAC is for the containment near the center.
You copy that?
Shooting.
680, I copy, but I'm not seeing him.
He's about 100 yards from you on the east side of the road with a group of 2 or 3 blue tracksuit.
I don't even know if that surveillance is related to this.
Metro 680, show us 1082 with 3 at 568 North Redwood.
268, happy.
Romeo 500, let's get another crime lab unit come in. Where's the current one at right now? That's what I'm seeing.
One crime lab unit on duty. They're
Copy.
3, I'm the only one on. I have 2 more coming in, and a supervisor. I'm on my way with screen.
Copy. Thank you.
220, 31. It was a black SUV, possibly a newer model GMC Yukon. Unable to confirm, the plate was not visible. That was the vehicle that dropped off the 2 Delta condition patients that you missed.
Okay, thank you.
Romeo 300.
Go ahead and uncode the channel.
Person was wearing a white person wearing camo shorts.
4 units
or pants.
arrived or
Camo
at
pants. Pull that
Copy,
again.
and I have 3 patients.
It's probably
Looking for
not
one
a-
more
it's
unit
not a
response
Hispanic
unit.
gang.
Affirm, we have 4 either en route or currently arrived at UNED. 1 more going out.
Romeo 303, I can head that way here in a minute.
Romeo 300. How many do we have down at IMC?
I have 3 total here. 1 is constant.
What IMC?
Affirm. You have 2 female, or 1 female, 2 males.
En route IMC, 1 male, 1 female, give me a clearance transport starting mileage 246.3.
Right.
Delta 282. I just placed all the suspect vehicle for you guys. Everyone be now.
We'll keep an eye on the house and north of them.
Copy, thanks.
November, please. 700 North Call, please. And advice.
Yeah, I don't see the. I don't see that. All right, so now we can go to. Let's try to go to the live scanner now. It's a little bit easier to listen to, and it's all the silence is removed. But it's the second highest one on there with 995 people listening.
Sure. The advised patient does have 2 service dogs on site. There's a priority 2 of 25.
Is it?
$8733. Case will be 1785. That's 1785. Zero 23.
Yeah, I don't know if this is related at all. I can't find any buildings that even look like that.
513 and 321 code 4.
Yep, well, that's a car driving by really quick. Yeah, I don't think that's related. Yeah, it does say 172026 734 down at the bottom there. So I might have to spend more time looking for this. That's crazy. Where the hell is this?
515 and 325. Are you on 1?
I went 5 on 1. I'm in route on that.
Copy. It'll be 3529 South Schaefer Lane, 1745 West. Complainant lives at that address. They are reporting a domestic between a male and a female. It'll be the neighbors. They possibly live at 3535.
Weird.
The complaint's advising that they're possibly on drugs, unknown on weapons. They also have some dogs. The dogs are not vicious. The male is an older white male, looks homeless. The female is an unknown age, white female with short hair. The complaint's advising they can show you where it is. It'll be a duplex. I'll advise on further.
And that looks like that'd be the main street out there. That's why it's confusing. If that's even the right place, because we know this is it, right? So wouldn't that be this street? And then the camera would be on a side street, like this. And it just sort of happens to see the car drive by. Let's see. I think it would be other... Yeah, this is the right direction. Because they said it went north.
Available.
Weak work.
Jeez.
On my 42, you can
That
shift
should
it
be
up to the
really
original.
easy to identify a building that looks like that.
026.
I'm not certain this is, you know, it could be another shooting from the night and they're just saying, hey, look, you know, how people do that on Twitter. It's garbage.
Go
But
for
on
it.
off chance.
Kilo 75, go for it.
27.
No problem. Okay, that was same works to me. Copy that, 027.
I'll be clear the location. Busy on it?
Yeah, 106, 027.
The hell? So I guess we could,
Those are
maybe
between
they
units,
went
go for
down
it.
this road here. Possibly.
726,
028. Five one three and 321. Go for it. Zero 28.
Oh, look, my honest question is deleted. Why are you playing emergency calls built on other people's misery and somehow hoping of turning it into content?
028.
You're such a loser. I'm just doing this because this is what we do. We're true crime people, you fool. We cover true crime cases.
137, 028.
Let me ask you something, dipshit. Have you ever called HLN up and said, hey, how come you're doing a case on, there's a murder case, man. You're making money on misery. Have you ever done that, Jamie? Didn't think so, right? What a stupid person. God. Get out of here. Jesus. Just block that person. Yeah, no, for no reason. These people are so stupid. You know what it's called, Jamie? It's called being a passive-aggressive jackass is what it's called. All right. I don't know if this is in the same area here, to be honest with you. I think this is that surveillance footage. I don't even know if it's from here, because there's nothing that looks like that.
So force for fire.
Around, I guess we could, sometimes
Copy, thank you.
Street View is 8 years old, so it's possible somebody, they updated the look of their building or something. Hey guys, why don't you send in super chats in honor of Jamie up there? I think that'd be fantastic.
015, 60 West, Customer 0029.
Secure for police.
Ambulance 110. Respond to breathing problem at 7686 South 2375 East. Respond on deck fire 2. Medic engine 116 and medic ambulance 110. Respond to breathing problem at 7686 South 2375 East. Respond on
He's a
deck
loser.
fire 2.
Who the hell comes in and says stuff like that on any channel? It's just, that's what they do. The troll community. They're just the dumbest losers you've ever seen. They spend their whole day trying to figure out, how can we screw up Gray? How can we go and make Grays? Why don't you work on your own life, you loser? Okay? Wow. Hey, thanks, Mama, for coffee. Thanks, Jamie. But Gray.
52301.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm going to be en route to that domestic cruise.
I don't even know if this is from. I mean, it looks
1014 about
promising. I mean,
15
the
minutes
buildings
out, so
look the
I'll
same
leave you as
height.
soon as I get there.
Copy 325, I'll show you, sir.
Is there anything behind there that looks
325, copy, thanks for that one too.
like down here a little bit or something? Or
11. Restoration for a 2-year-old male patient, conscious of abnormal breathing. Patient, they're saying the patient's been vomiting and is sweaty. There's nothing further.
Copy
I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Q.
Okay, that 2 people have been killed. That's 3 hours ago.
Medic engine 116's are out.
I mean, I know what the building looks like. I don't know, man. I have no idea where that shot. That it doesn't look like any building around. I'm not sure somebody's going to be driving way over there and just shooting and shooting and shooting. It just seems. And there's nothing here that looks like that. It's not these. Nothing looks like this.
Paramedic coming out 217 in route city.
But I'm tolerated. And Mormons are, I think they're good people. I've worked with them, met them, you know. Yeah, they like to kind of keep in their own, you know, like if they start a business, they probably want to work with another Mormon or whatever, but I mean, so what?
500 South State Street, Larry, Trailer Chevrolet. It's going to be the security. They're watching the cameras. There's a white male and a white female running through the dealership, pulling on car doors and getting in the bed of trucks.
Maybe that's the guy.
Gray or white hoodie and pants. Cap. Last seen on the southwest side of the lot. The fence into the location.
Hmm.
034.
I mean, it's weird how people don't like people, but they never hurt them.
Pioneer Crossing and Center
Yeah.
Street.
You know, like all the people that are always hating on Jewish people and Mormon people. You know what? None of them have ever been hurt by any of them. They just listen to somebody else, and then they go, "Oh, you know, I gotta hit them too." And it's like, why? Well, because somebody else said something.
Romeo 199.
You guys are crazy.
I'll give it to you. Just a sec.
035.
And 5020 south. So 1670 west, 5020 south.
No, that wasn't that one.
35. Is there 36?
I mean, they, you know, some of them have mystical thinking. They think about, you know, they have some, you know, like Lori Daybell, the stuff she thought about. That's not an unusual. She's just took it to an extreme.
36.
But a lot of them have, you know, they think of sort of these,
That was the waiver, but you guys might have to go.
you know, mystical beings, etc. You know, who cares? Does it hurt you? I mean, some of you believe in Candace Owens. You're about the same. You know, you're actually way worse. You know, because her stuff is provably shit. You know.
036.
Yeah, I don't know where that stuff is. Yeah, no, the guy had camouflage pants on, and they said a half gun, whatever the hell that is. Maybe a sawed. I don't know what that means. But there was some surveillance somebody had, but I doubt that was real.
Copy that. 037.
Had the right date and time on it. Stuff. That was kind of weird. It was 3 minutes before the call. So, I mean, that's sort of interesting. Let me try that again.
515 safe east of. Or sorry, west of.
037.
Medic Engine 126. Respond to public assist. At 778 East Catchford Lane. Respond on deck fire 2. Near 7440 South. Medic Engine 126. Respond to public assist. At 778 East Catchford Lane. Respond on deck fire 2. Near 7440 South.
Let's see.
Timeout 0037.
Yeah, so you keep seeing this one here. And right down here it says January 7th, 7:33 Mountain Standard Time. So that looks like a legitimate surveillance that somebody did. Maybe they just took their own surveillance from their house and pretended it was.
Holiday 38.
Looks like that car is going really fast over there.
With my 82, we're going to be en route to 84.
I just can't find any buildings anywhere around that look like that.
Apartment Golf 404.
With these triangles in the front, evenly spread out, with the two, one on the left and then one on the right.
Time being.
And here's where the shooting took place, here. And I just don't see anything that looks like that. It's crazy. Nothing.
I'll be at the Larry North Southpaw Park on 1300 East and about 4300 South with
I mean, that would be a good spot.
5 Papa uniform.
See, the car goes this direction.
Do you want to use
so
the
it should be over here.
Take advice.
And it's on a side street.
But if someone has a working printer that can stop by my stop, that'd be appreciated.
Like that. Like what you're looking at.
Unit 31 for a water heater that's been leaking and is making strange sounds. Our caller is evacuating his home. They think they can hear gas escaping now. No further.
10 fifth floor.
Floor is BLS to LDS.
4 at open. On jacket, gray or white hoodie underneath, and pants, all black with a baseball cap.
Jeez.
513 and 321, go for.
Go for it.
4075 South, pitch black lane, 8615 West, Spanish speaking, loud music from the neighbor's address.
Say something north behind the local Foxtrot 7950 Foxtrot.
Street check.
No, 41.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like this is... Let me try this street here, just for the hell of it. It's kind of another main street.
318.
I guess we could try it on a few of those other ones, like that.
Five two three. Can you go again with the dispatch address?
1 on 12, 1 on 12.
Affirm, it'll be 3529 South, Schaefer Lane, 1745 West. That'll be the complainants. They believe it's coming from 3535 South.
I copy.
4198 West, Okobojobi Circle, 10550 South. Client lives this location reporting a small gray four-door sedan that's parked at the end of the circle with one person inside vaping. Vehicle, unknown plate, unknown description of the occupant. Feels like it's an odd place for the vehicle to park. Nothing further.
He's vaping? Ooh, jeez.
Where's he coming?
Better go arrest that guy real quick. I vape, Gray, you bastard.
Kilo 92, go for
4.
No, 44.
Pro 84. Will you clear me of 38999? At least the other units on there.
Man, I don't think that's... I mean, it's weird because it's the right time and everything, that surveillance, so you would think
515 and
it'd be
523,
near
go
here,
for
but I can't find... For some reason, I can't find
515,
the
go
building.
forward. Attempting contact with 3537.
Is it in here somehow?
Copy 044. Go for.
Yeah, I'm close for.
For MCT.
Copy 045.
20, Salt Lake, 1036.
I remember in Salt Lake City, I've been there. They have really wide
Code four.
streets. I mean, they're so wide, it's crazy.
Copy. 0.5.
I think that one is like that street out there. That's what it seems like. And then this should be a side street.
Number 35 for an area check. Sorry.
32.
35.
In the area, 1300 east, 4500 south. Time lapse of 2 minutes. Caller reports hearing 2 gunshots and a vehicle speeding off. Didn't see anything, just heard.
Did you hear that? 2 gunshots at a vehicle speeding off. That's exactly. Here, what did she say? That's exactly that. That's exactly what this is. Look at watch.
35, I copy. 1014. I don't have internet right now, so I'm not getting any updates.
See?
I copy. I'll let you know if anything comes in.
That's exactly what that was.
Over.
I didn't hear the address though.
West Temple, 3300 South, 0 Echo 1 Delta Whiskey.
Hey, it's Bruce Holdaway.
Yeah, part of 046.
He's from there. See, that looks like apartment buildings on a side street.
Did they have a direction of travel?
Well, it almost looks like that, but
457, Salt Lake, 1036.
see, it seems like it would be this side because the car went that way later. Well, the car went this way towards us, so it'd be apartments on this side of the street. But maybe that was before, because that was 7:33. I don't see anything like that.
Copy, 048.
Well, yeah, you can hear the gun. They're right here in the surveillance. This thing. That's where you hear it's just repeating over and over and over again. If you don't mind, I'm just trying to figure something out.
Nine Alpha 531 will be 10. 7 Philly checks off to me.
104048.
Take 2 solid cover check.
Go for it. 311 cover check.
This has to be kind of like that. So the main street out there, and then a side street.
048.
The shooting took place
4.
right here. This is around that time, so it's got to be.
049.
What the hell is it keeps shooting around like that? It's driving me nuts.
7523 Cooper.
So, and can you repeat the address of the 3537?
Hey, copy.
Larry H. Miller, Southwell Park. There was a car that just pulled in here.
31, I'm in the area. You can show me.
Oh,
32.
God dang, man. That one was close. Look at that. Look at these.
Copy in 2 minutes out.
Right there and right there, but it has one in the middle. Wait, what about those ones right over there? That might be it. Yeah, because that looks too similar. Right there in that side street. Hold on a second. God. Where was that? Oh, I knew it. Oh, crap. Oh, right there. Right in there. This would absolutely make sense if it was right in here. Hold on. I think it is right in there, as a matter of fact. Because this is the time of year where there's no leaves. Here, let's go ahead and... I think I figured this out here. So it's right on the street next to it. You just couldn't see it. It's right there. That camera is right in here. That's nuts, because I was looking at that and I go, well, look, that looks almost exactly the same. And then I think it's right in here. So let's try to find a Google Maps.
513 and 3144.
Oh, I got my Google turned on.
White, an older white pickup.
Okay, so
I knew
It will be 1788. That's 1788.
Pretty sure, but look at there's no freaking. They don't go down that street for some reason. How stupid! But look, that's the one, right? Okay, let's see if we can find a different time of year. There's a whole bunch of them. Maybe like October.
Did you copy? I can show you, Tony.
There it is, right there. Look, those two. Then the one in the middle has two, and then boom, right there. And then the camera is shooting it from. I do have it. Where did I put that? It's right here.
Kilo 92, clear the citation.
So there's like a let's see, that little diamond shape. God, I'm good at this stuff, man. It takes me a long time sometimes because that was just a nightmare. But see, this is where that surveillance is. It's on the right in the middle, on the right-hand side, and there should be a railing right here. Okay, let's see what we can see. Oh, what year is this one? Oh, this is 2000. Well, crap. They totally changed it. I think it's right there on that street.
Close where you were just saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying that surveillance camera is right here. Now, unfortunately, you can't get in. There's no street view on that street.
Zero one.
Yeah.
The vehicle's been towed. We'll be getting it.
Yeah, see, but this one is from. This is August 2025.
You probably think it's meant for now.
That has to be it, though.
363,
'cause I can see it.
053.
902 and I'm off duty.
Let's see. So let's see if that sign is there, just as a verification.
Okay, 35, we're continuing to check the area.
Yeah. See, there's that
Yeah,
one, and then a stop sign
Oh,
over here. Should be a stop sign. on
31, you can show me
the,
clear.
Yeah, that one's on the right side. There should be a stop sign right here. Somewhere, like right in that.
Medic ambulance 82. Respond to seizure. At 9:57. East 5014 South. Respond on deck fire 2.
And that tree looks
82.
about right.
And
There's
medic
just no
ambulance
leaves on it
82.
right there, but that's
Respond
probably
to
this
seizure.
one.
At 9:57.
Are there stairs that go
East
down? Yep, stairs go down on the
5014
left
South.
there.
Respond on deck fire 2.
Just like right there.
Time out 0054.
I don't see the railing over here, but it might just be because it's just too dark. But that's definitely it. Well, this is just a ring door. It was just on Twitter. This
25. Can I get the case number for that?
So what's interesting is this is
325. Case was going to be 1792.
this is happening.
92.
Thank you.
55.
Yeah, so the car is actually going the opposite direction as they said it went. So maybe it drove like this and then went around and then went into the parking over here and shot people. It went around because he missed. That's what I bet happened. Because this is 7:33 and 7:36 is when the calls came in. So he probably drove by, missed, came around somewhere. I don't know if there's a way to do that, but somehow made his way back around. I don't know if he turned around, came back, or whatever, but yeah, it's definitely right here is the surveillance.
9400 South Highland.
Yeah, you're good.
Right there. That was a hard one because the trees block the pattern on the house. And so that car is going this way. But I knew it was an apartment complex with a side road and the main road there. And it looked pretty legit, the date. See down here, January 7th, 2026 at 7:33:51. So I think that's completely legit.
Respond on Sandy Fire 1.
Now that person looks like they're running over there.
533, 1041, 10.
I wonder who they were shooting at right there.
And up 533-056.
Yeah, that was a hard one. That was one of the hardest ones I've done in a long time. Let's see if we can, do a different month on here. Like,
315,
another, we need to find something in January.
057.
There's February right here. See, no leaves at all on the trees. See that? That's exactly what we're looking at. See that? And there's February, no leaves. That's why we can't see anything.
You want traffic?
331. Company 3295 to South Highland Drive for 2 vehicle traffic accident. I don't introduce them from airback to Coleman.
On the street. See how it blocked everything?
057.
Man, that was a hard one. Jeez. That was totally the only thing that gave it away, because look at, none of these buildings look like that. And then over here, it's just the front looked almost identical. So if you look at this right here, see that? And then you look at this, see how there's the angle and then the smaller one, and then it's reverse on that side, right? Well, that's what we see here. It just doesn't have the middle one. Oh, and then you can see right there. There you go. There's the rail, too. Boom. Okay. Got it.
Respond to fault at 4035.
Yeah, so look, here's the rail. And over there.
2. Timeout 0058.
See, look, right over here is the one in the middle that has the triangles, both like that. This is the one on the right, and the one on the left is right there. So, and here's the rails that go around, and that's exactly what we're seeing this from. And here's the one on the left, right, and then the center one. So we got it. There we go. Can I get a boom? Hey, Zozo, what's going on? What new info? My new info? What? I don't know what your new info is. I've just been doing this. Here is the surveillance, though. Yeah, we got that exactly figured out right there. Do you think any other YouTuber out there was able to do that? And the answer is... if I do say so myself. Let me see what you got. I didn't check out Facebook for a while here. Outside of the church in the park. Yeah, in the church parking lot. I thought you sent me something. Let's see. Oh, any new info? Well, the new info is, see this surveillance footage here? This is what I found on Twitter. And listen. And then for a while, I was thinking, oh, this is just bogus, right? But then down here, it does say January 7th. It's the 8th for you, but January 7th, 2026 at 7:33:51 Mountain Standard Time. All right, but I couldn't find for the life of me this apartment complex. You know, it was really just driving me nuts. You know, I kept flying around because you can't see. The reason I couldn't do it is because there's so many. This whole thing is covered with trees. That was it. I thought it was right there, but then this didn't look right. Maybe if I'd looked right there, it might have given me a clue. Turns out, though, it's right inside of here. That surveillance camera's on this building, and it films the car drive by really quick this way, which, by the way, is opposite of the direction that they said it went. They said it headed north on whatever street this is here, Redwood, after the shooting. Now, it's possible, I guess, that this car drove by, and then it came back around, went into this parking lot over here where the shooting was, and then left going that way. You know, maybe it drove by first, missed or whatever, then went into there. You know, a couple minutes later, shot people, then the 911 calls came in. Because there is about 2 minutes later is when the 911 call. Yeah, I found it on X, yeah. I just typed in SLC shooting and then scrolled way down, and there was some surveillance footage.
What's your west you're approaching?
It's just past Main Street.
Oh, man. Ugh. It's 12:03. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on here, but thought I would come on and, you know, just kind of get a little coverage in there. We played back all of the scanner audio for the first hour and a half.
South, kind of 3225.
You can listen to that. Go back and listen. Oh, 5 miles. That's a lot. That's quite a ways. Good for you.
Female conscious of the being. Suffered a fall with an injury to the back, so the front door will be unlocked or something further.
They said he went north after the shooting. So if he went north after the shooting, then he must have turned around and came back and turned right on
Company
whatever the
32,
hell this
it also
street
looks
is.
like they will be just north of the
Here.
intersection on 1300 East.
Yeah, something like that. I don't even know if that's a road. It's probably just part of this church. Guess he could have came in on that one. 2. Riverside Drive, came in, shot, and went out, and then he, as he was leaving, got a couple more shots off and went that way. Or I guess he wouldn't be leaving. That would have been first, because it was 7:36 is when the first call came in. And he went north afterwards. I'm not sure what you're saying, Leslie. You typed in the same thing twice. Yeah. What are you talking about, Leslie? I don't know what you're saying. I'm totally confused.
I copy.
Yeah, it's this church right here. It's at 660 Redwood Drive.
At 104.
36 short.
4.
I don't know what that means, Leslie. Sorry. He was on Redwood Drive. They said he went north on Redwood, was what they said. So I guess he could have done that later, but maybe the first one we're seeing, he shoots. Then he maybe turns around, comes back in, shoots people here, and then he leaves and goes that way. I don't know. We don't see it. You'd think it would be more on that surveillance footage.
Magma 31, you can clear short 739940.
Copy 105.
I don't know what that means, Leslie. Still, I have no clue what I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I just have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
379 Solid, or check. And for 698,
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about this is 700 north off of Redwood. Okay.
27, code for check.
And let's see what south is.
10-4 and 31 of 10, cover check.
I don't know.
Code 4.
Yeah, so 700 north is where he went towards 700 north. They didn't say he went on it, did he? Did they? Yeah, I just remember at the very beginning they said the vehicle headed north
I can start that
on Redwood.
Yeah,
That's why I drew this line in there from there.
It's going to be the about time, 2567 south, 56 west. They're reporting there's a person who's refusing to leave and trying to fight everyone. It's a white male in his 40s wearing a black hat, green sweater.
Camo pants.
Saltz was saying that he was assaulted in the bathroom.
Yeah, it was some kind of gray sedan. That's all they said.
31.
Hello, Supa Troopa. Welcome, Supa Troopa, to Gray Hughes Investigates on YouTube, where we use logic, reason, and common sense to figure out what happens in true crime cases.
389911.
Call
Hey,
for the Mazda, the Lima India Lima Echo on my call, the next line.
Just confirming, this is the next in line, not a state.
Okay, let's see. Salt.
Okay, I'll get it started.
Okay, 56 minutes ago, we've got police in Salt Lake City said 2 people are dead and 6 others wounded after a shooting outside a funeral on Wednesday evening. No suspects are in custody and an active... Wait, hold on. No suspects are in custody and an active manhunt is underway, Salt Lake City Police Department Public Information Officer Glenn Mills said. Police received a call for the shooting shortly after 7:30 p.m. local time at a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints chapel on Redwood Road. Police said funeral was taking place at the... Yeah, I don't... Does that sound better? Or probably not. Police said a funeral was taking place at the chapel when an altercation broke out in the parking lot and shots were fired. See, that's weird, right? Of the surviving victims, 3 are in critical condition, so that means there could be 5 people dead, and 3 are in unknown condition. No, in the Tongan language? Of the surviving victims, 3 are in critical condition and 3 are in unknown condition. Police are still determining if there was one suspect or multiple suspects. In a statement, Sam Penrod, spokesman for the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints, said the church was aware of a serious incident outside the church meeting house while memorial service was taking place. We extend prayers for all who have been impacted by this tragedy and express deep concern that any sacred space intended for worship should be subjected to violence of any kind. God, are you sick of wording like that? Just people just trying to sound so... Just shut up. Just, Just tell us what the reality is, okay? Not your... whatever the hell it is.
There's 49.
Yeah, it could be gang-related, but it's just kind of weird that it'd be gang-related at a church, like a Mormon church, Like, that's not normally a gang thing. But maybe it's not that, and it's just, they allow their church to be used by other people who don't have one or something. I don't know. Yeah, Jack Mormons. They're fun to hang out with. I went there for a seminar one time, and that was fun. I went to a bar to watch the Blazers play, and then it was fun after that. Those are in my younger days. I think that was like 1994-ish. So 30. I was much younger, 29 probably at the time. The good old days, you know. Now I'm an old, washed up person. Oh well. We'll try. Maybe I'll try to get back to normal next year. So this year coming up. See what happens. Oh yeah. You would have got in my way, Bruce. You would have got in my way. There's huge. Yeah.
5-6 for domestic. 166. It's going to be 8969 South Mayflower Street, 5380 West. That happened about 2 hours ago.
Oh, hey, sorry to hear about your wife there, Bruce.
Hit.
Alright.
Be a Chelsea Myler 420 of 1995.
I don't know what the name of that. It's just that song that I play, Bruce, is just a. It comes with an app. I don't even think it has a name.
Copy en route. Can you ask him where his wife's doing?
What is the name of it? Does it say something? Probably Ooh La La. I don't know. I don't even know if it has a name. Hoodies that say you bastard. Yeah, maybe. Oh, hey, I didn't realize somebody named Mary sent me a PayPal earlier.
Kilo 33, will you show myself still and back on your area?
Have to add that to the notebooks.
113.
Dave, I'm about a minute out. Copy. He's calm. Just checking with a couple people. He's fine.
Oh, and Lisa Valenzuela got me a coffee. Must have been at the end of the show. Thanks, Lisa Valenzuela. Yeah, well, Jack Mormons are ones that are like, they don't adhere to all of the strict things like, hey, you can't drink coffee. Hey, you can't date some, like, they're just, basically, they're people that act like regular people without religion, but they happen to be in a family that is Mormon. So that's what Jack Mormons are. They're just like, yeah, whatever, sure,
Which 194?
I'm Mormon, but whatever.
Call ending 5645 for the assault at Maverick on Redwood Road. This can be, the victim went home, but he left the phone number. Can I just have you attach your phone number?
Here, I'll just read what it says here. How about that? It says, a Jack Mormon is slang for less than active member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, who still identifies with Mormonism, but doesn't fully follow its strict life. I mean, I said exactly the same thing, right? If you're a freak merch. Oh, yeah? Should I get, honk if you're a freak merch. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Because people would honk just because they think of themselves as a freak. They just wouldn't know that they were referring to here. But doesn't fully follow its strict lifestyle rules. Often drinking coffee, I just said all that, alcohol, smoking, or skipping church, yet still defending the faith and feeling culturally connected. The term can also describe a sympathetic non-member living in a Mormon community. It's generally considered a derogatory or informal. I don't think it's derogatory at all. I don't think anybody cares about that. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not sure why they say Jack. I think it's just like, Joe Smith. You know.
For a possible theft in progress.
I guess you wouldn't say Joe Smith because that is actually somebody. I was going to say it's like saying Joe Smith. You know, but then Joseph Smith is somebody. So then that was kind of ironically funny without even trying.
Callers reporting 2 males stealing lumber outside. They're on the northwest corner of the parking lot.
Was that me? Did I do that? I looked for somebody named Merch. Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, I make funny little things like that sometimes. I don't know what people are saying.
Do we have a description of him?
Not yet. Mile marker 261, I-15 southbound.
People who say, I don't drink, I just drink on special occasions.
On the right
and every day is a special occasion, right?
They have a large piece of metal stuck under their car.
Solid 479, I'll take care of that.
10-4, 9 out of 511, copy.
Alright, copy. Thank you.
I haven't seen Jay Case in a long time. Remember, he thought Google Earth was live, like you could actually see stuff going on. I think law enforcement is developing something like that, if you can believe it. I watched this show one time. They had like a 10 square mile area that was continually filmed, and they could go back in time and see where a car went, you know, follow a car around. It was moving Google Earth, basically. How crazy is that? And they had like, I don't know if they were using what they were using. Obviously, satellites had to have been involved, but.
The north side and furthest east portable negative weapons.
How was it worded though, Lisa? Let's tell the truth,
west,
okay?
128.75 south. 20-year-old unknown race in a black jacket and black pants.
It must have said something
Did not
like
make entry into the portable.
I don't know.
We're still getting there.
What's the whole sentence that it was in?
Urgent copy. They saw visual on this now.
It looks like he's actively putting a Christmas tree in.
It's just like it takes us so much memory, though, Life Gambler. They have invented it. They just can't store it yet.
10, 14. I'll be coming.
Or I don't know when I say yet. They could have had this. Is like 10 years ago when I saw this sample. So they could easily have, and it's weird too because it seems like that would. Wouldn't that be interesting if that's sort of what the FBI has in the background that none of us know about?
118. Have a good night.
Is that they can see this footage of people moving around and doing things, and they trace them back, and we always think it's some other thing.
Magna 30. I'll be clear for supplemental.
Yeah, well, that's a cool movie. That Deja Vu is different than that. That's different.
I will be en route to 83 with my HML.
Yeah, I think they should do it the same way that surveillance cameras work. Like record for 2 weeks straight, and then you just sort of have it running forward, so it's always you're losing. I don't know how you would store something that massive. That would be almost impossible because you'd have to take. Imagine having a camera. I mean, what you could do is have a camera that took this shot and did 30 frames a second. You know, not even 30. You could do 15 frames a second. And you store it, and then I have another camera that's filming that 30 frames a second, another camera filming that 15, and then you stitch it all together later, and then you can still see a car driving by, but you would probably want it into this range where you can really see better. So you'd probably want one to film that map, another one to do this, and then it gets ridiculous. I mean, you're talking 15 frames a second all day, 20, I don't know if night would work. There's no point of filming at night on that.
166, I'm arriving at Mavic.
Unless you switched it over to night vision. I mean, my God. You could do night vision version during the evening on the same camera. Whew. How crazy would that be?
On the north.
The furthest east portable.
Have you seen the Black Mirror
Charlie
TV
20, pull up on the
show?
welfare check.
I've heard of it. Maybe I should watch it. Sounds. I like that. I like shows that make you think about stuff.
Have someone post up on 27th for containment issues.
Do you guys ever see that movie Time Cop with Van Damme? That one was interesting to me. Because there was these... time travel was invented. And then people would go back in time. And there was these people that would take the knowledge that they had. Let's say it's like 2020. And they would time travel back and then invest in a stock or something, knowing what it did in the future, so that their later self would have that. Right? So then there was these people called time cops that would go monitor those people and go catch them and keep them from affecting the future. The only thing that you can't do is meet yourself, because if you do, then it creates this weird issue, and then you sort of warp out. I think Silver was in that movie, right? That guy? Or not Silver. Yeah, I think it was him. Now, who was the bad guy? What was his name? But that was a good movie. Even though it's, Van Damme, all that crap. It was kind of neat, too, because his wife got killed. And then he went back and changed the circumstances. He actually did affect time. Yeah. Yeah, time travel is really interesting to me. I don't think you will ever be able to do something where you can go back in time. You might be able to view time backwards, but you'll never be able to go backwards. I think you'll be able to go forward in time. And the reason I say that is because if you go back in time, you actually run into yourself. That means there's two of you. And then all of a sudden there'd be mass issues, M-A-S, like issues. But if you go forward in time, I guess there would be an issue there too, because you disappeared. Let's say you go forward in time 20 years. For 20 years, your mass was not on the planet. It was not there. It's somewhere. I mean, it's interesting, right? Because it's somewhere, but you just all of a sudden appear 20 years in the future, and you're the same age that you were when you left, and everybody else is 20 years older, and now you're just there. But if you go back in time, let's say you went back in time 3 days. Well, you could walk right into a room with yourself sitting there. That's kind of weird. I invented a movie when I was when I went to the Art Institute. I wrote a script for, treatment, not a script, for a movie called, what the hell was the name of that thing? It was called, The Planet Keepers. The movie was called Planet Keepers, and it was really, I thought it was so cool. I mean, it sort of starts off, you have the Earth is dying, there's just pollution everywhere, it's just dark. And then right at the same time frame, somebody invented time travel. But it was too late to fix the Earth currently. So it needed like 70 years of nothing to heal itself, to get back to sort of equilibrium. So what happens is there's these pods that are invented, and so everybody gets transported into the future. The scientists go, they're first. So they arrive maybe 2 years before everybody else, like 70 years later, and they turn things on, they get things going again, but now it's clean energy, that kind of thing. But there's these pods that people go in and they get transported into the future. Then there's these people that have to stay behind, called planet keepers, who make sure that the facilities that these pods are in, that people will start showing up in the future, don't get destroyed. And they know that there's these rogue groups out there that are hiding and, you know, want to take over the planet and have it for themselves, and are wanting to destroy these facilities with these pods. I saw who the viewing... Yeah, send it to me. Yeah, you can put it right there. Well, I don't know. Maybe just put it on Facebook. Yeah, so there's a group of people that stay behind, and they have families and everything, because they have to last for 70 years to protect these pods. So you'll have this adult and kids, and they raise their kids to also be able to sort of monitor and fight any sort of rogue elements out there. And they have to sort of do it for 70 years. So you kind of quickly go through the first group, and then you get to the last group in the movie, where you have the star actors and everything that are sort of the final thrust into the 70 years when people start showing up again. Don't you think that'd be pretty interesting? Yeah. I think that'd be a cool show. And then it was weird as I put that in there, and then a show did come out from Australia that was, they all did the same thing, but back in time. It was really weird. It's like when I put that treatment in my school, the teacher was like, "Wow, this is cool." You know, I mean, he was a guy that wrote scripts and stuff. So I was kind of wondering if he stole the idea, because it was a slightly different story, but really similar too. It was weird. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. I think it may be a neat show you could do too, because you could have different episodes where, you know, this group came down from the mountains and they're trying to destroy it because they just want everything for themselves. And every time a pod gets destroyed, every single human that entered that pod 70 years before ceases to exist. They never show up again later. And so that's sad, you know. I mean, if you think about it like that, you're hoping to see you just go into it and show up 70 years later. You don't even notice that there's these people that stayed behind protecting the facilities with these pods in it all those years. Wouldn't that be amazing? I think that'd be those kind of movies make you think a little bit. All right, let's see. What kind of bullshit is this? Look at this. God. Some idiot did a depiction of Kaylee's injuries and used grok, and they put the image out there like a psycho. What a... I'm not even going to show it. That's disgusting. Who the hell would do that? Oh, so it is sort of like maybe a Tonga thing, is what you're saying. Utah viewing for my husband. Well, how did he die, that guy? Yeah, so it looks like maybe this could be the people. Utah viewing of my husband, Wednesday, January 7th. Yeah, there it is, 66 North Redwood Road. So that's definitely going to be it. He'll be flying. Yeah, so maybe it is a, you know. Thanks, Zozo. All right. Who does crap like this? Yeah. I just sent you something, Zozo. You gotta check it out. What a bunch of idiots. Why would you put something like that out there? Alright, guys. I think that's gonna do it for me, man. They would ruin it. They would ruin it. You just gotta make it where it's really kind of gritty. These people, you know, first it starts off where it's not, you know, everything's nice and smooth, you know, here and there, little things, you know, power outages are a problem. You know, that's sort of interesting. Like if you have this pod and it loses power, I guess it wouldn't matter if it lost power for 69 years. It would just make sure that the pod was running again right before they were supposed to appear again. You know what I mean? So you might be like, oh, hustle, oh, you just got it plugged in right before the first group's coming in. Anyways, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Thank you to Mama for Coffee, Paul Ayers, Mama for Coffee gifted a membership, then Mary Mellon and Mama for Coffee super chat. Thank you, guys. And that was Paul Ayers with a super chat. I've done that before, Bruce. Nobody asked me anything. Well, cool, live gambler. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, would you? All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later. And thanks for people that, you know, thanks Zozo for the links there, and everybody being patient until I finally found where the damn surveillance was coming from. So thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later. Sad news there. I guess we'll figure out pretty soon why and what happened here. It's still kind of interesting, the camouflage pants. All right, we'll see you guys later. And be safe out there. All right, hold on. I forgot to hit the... you gotta do the rap. I mean, jeez. You kidding me? Yeah, I've been doing this true crime thing for quite a while now. And during this whole time, I have not seen one person that is a crime dissector, plug rejector. I'm a certified human lie detector. Hey, look at that. It's gonna get Hilson House of Crazy. If you try to do me like an old projector. I haven't seen you in a million years. Is my nectar. Professor Gregor's gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak connector, and I'm always gonna be a pop protector. Fool deflector, interceptor, and I'm meaner than a spectre with a vector on his spectre with a spectrum. Just remember I've a temple fucking conjecture. I have no agenda. I'm a bartender, and I was nothing else right without the blender. And in the end, I'm gonna send ya on a mission to reveal the true offender. Yeah, I think Hilson House of Horror would sound better, though. You know what I mean? Hilson House of Horror. You know, the 3 H's. All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you guys later. And don't forget that on this channel, Grant Hughes Investigates, we use logic, reason, common sense, and factual information to figure out what really happened in true crime cases. Thank you very much for watching. And as I always say, until next time, be safe out there.
Bye. See you around.